Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Sean Huggins and this is Europe with Hugs. I am an American looking to learn about life in Europe through watching silly videos and stuff on the internet with you guys. So, if you enjoy the video, consider subscribing. It would be greatly appreciated. We're trying to get to the magical 1,000 subscriber mark. So, like I said, if you enjoy, consider subscribing. Thank you in advance. But let's get into today's video. I saw this and it seems very topical. This is from EU Made Simple. Check it out. Linked in the description as always. But this is Trump wins the US election simply explained. I'll be honest with you. As an American, I still don't understand what happened. I don't understand what happened, how it happened, or I don't understand any of it. So I think we can all learn something together from this video, hopefully. I'm gonna try to look at the bright side of things, and we'll just say we can learn something from this together. Hopefully. Anyways, let's waste no more time. Let's hop into it. Let's see what's happening.
The race for the White House is over, with Donald Trump making an amazing comeback, even as the final count is still underway. At the time of recording, Trump leads with a projected 285 electoral votes, outpacing Democratic candidate Kamala Harris, who holds 228 electoral votes. With 270 electoral votes needed to secure the presidency, Donald Trump has clinched the win. Even more striking, he currently leads the popular vote by a margin of 5 million, a significant turnaround, given that he previously lost the popular vote in both 2016 and 2020.
Crazy that when you're voting for the president, it's not just whoever votes for the whoever gets more votes wins. It's not that simple. Like, you would think whoever gets more votes, that's who wins. Nope, not that simple.
So what does this all mean? How did Trump secure this victory? And as this is a European channel, the big question for us is, what does this mean for Europe?
Yes.
Let's quickly break down how it works, as it's a little bit different from what you might be used to in most European elections. In many EU countries, the winner is typically decided by the popular vote. Take, for example, the French presidential election in 2020. Macron won because he received the most votes. But the US uses something called the Electoral College.
Yeah, dude, this is bullcrap, the Electoral College. And it's a really messed up system, and it's well documented that it's very messed up. But it's what we're working with.
Here's how it works. Each state has a set number of electoral votes based on its population size. When a candidate wins the popular vote in a state, they win all of the state's electoral votes. For example, in California yesterday, Kamala won 58% of the popular vote, and with 57% of the ballots counted, she won the state. And since California has 54 electoral votes, all of those will go to Kamala Harris. Now, to become president, a candidate needs to reach at least 270 of these electoral votes. So, what actually went down during election night? Alongside California, Harris won a series of other reliable Democratic states, bringing her to a projected 228 electoral votes. This was expected, as these states have long leaned Democratic. Meanwhile, Trump claimed a strong roster of traditional Republican states, pushing his total to 224 electoral votes. The real turning point came in the early morning hours, when Trump secured North Carolina and Georgia, two key swing states that had been fiercely contested. These wins dealt a major blow to Harris's plan to victory, putting Trump within striking distance of the presidency. That left 5 critical battleground states still up for grabs: Arizona, Nevada, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. With both candidates needing these states to win, all eyes were on Pennsylvania. But when Pennsylvania and Wisconsin were called for Trump just a few hours later, the race was effectively over, sealing Trump's victory and ending Harris's campaign.
Crazy.
Incredibly, Trump will return to the White House and become the 47th president of the United States. With that being said, what does this Trump victory mean for Europe? Let's take a quick look at foreign policies, starting with NATO.
We're paying for far too much. NATO is helping Europe more than it's helping us.
Trump has previously threatened to leave NATO, and while he may not withdraw entirely, he could still weaken the alliance from within. This could mean withdrawing US troops from Europe, or adopting a two-tier system where only countries meeting the 2% defense spending guideline receive full support. Either way, Europeans will need to brace for changes, as US leaders appear increasingly inclined to shift their focus toward China as their main strategic priority.
I think it's the U.S. best interest to get this war finished and just get it done.
All right.
Negotiate a deal.
On Ukraine, Trump is likely to cut
Negotiate
financial...
a deal. Me, as the American president, I'm going to negotiate a deal between two completely different countries that are at war with each other. Yep. Okay. That makes sense.
support and push for a deal, though his conditions could be unfavorable and ultimately unacceptable for Ukraine.
To me, the most beautiful word, and I've said this for the last couple of weeks, in the dictionary today, and is the word tariff. It's more beautiful than love.
Trump has proposed
What?
a broad 10 to 20% tariff on goods from all countries.
Well, this is already happening in real time at the time of recording this video, and boy, oh boy, is it backfiring.
Which would hit Europe hard.
Surprise,
as
surprise.
the US is the EU's largest trading partner.
Who could have ever seen
the
this
EU
coming?
exports about 150 billion euros more in goods to the United States than that it imports. Then there's democracy.
We did great in 2016. A lot of people don't know. We did much better in 2020. We won. We won.
Oh boy.
It was a rigged election. It was a rigged election.
Yeah, that is that's concerning, because all of these people that are here, all the people that watch him, all of the people around the world that watch him, there's a high percentage that, believe everything that he's saying. So now you can't trust any election, and you can't trust the government, you can't trust the education system, you can't trust the scientists, you can't trust the news, you can't trust anything. Just trust this guy. That's it. Whatever he says goes. Don't listen to your teachers, don't listen to other politicians, don't listen to science, don't listen to experts, don't listen to anybody except for this guy. And that's pretty dangerous. I feel like we might have seen some people, some historic figures that kind of say similar things to him in the past.
Trump's language around elections, his claims of fraud, and even talk of dictatorship weaken the foundations of democracy, not only in the US, but globally. This influence has been felt in Europe, where the European Parliament now includes 109 seats held by far-right populists and nationalists.
Oh, dude, far right is on the rise in Europe in general from the videos that I've seen on this channel. Not only that, but I know people in Europe, and let's just say not all of them are anti-Trump, which is surprising to me. I thought that I thought that everybody in Europe or outside of America would be anti-Trump. Not the case. Surprisingly, not the case, which is scary.
Additionally, 6 European countries now have nationalist parties in government, with illiberal tendencies such as media control, an alarming shift compared to a decade ago, before Trump's first term. At EU Made Simple, we hope this is a real eye-opener for Europe. We need to reduce our reliance on the US. Do we really want Europe's future in the hands of a few thousand voters in American swing states? By the next US election, hopefully we'll be in a position where the results in America don't determine our future. It's time to take it into our own hands. We have also made a very detailed analysis of what a Trump presidency would mean for Europe here, with
he's
6
so
key
sweaty.
impacts, so make sure you check it out.
So sweaty
Thank you
and
so
orange.
much for watching.
All right, quick, simple, and to the point. I'm curious to see what happens with NATO for sure. We are already seeing the tariffs and the backlash of the tariffs in action at the time of recording this video. So I'm curious to see the long-term effects of the Trump tariffs. And yeah, I'm just curious to see how all of this could get worse, because I'm sure that it will. I'm sure that it'll all come crashing and burning down to the ground. But it's just, my hands are off the wheel. There's nothing that I can do about it. So let's just, I don't know. We just have to wait and see what happens, I guess. But I'm curious what you guys think. What do you guys think will happen in America? How do you think that will affect Europe? I don't know. I'm curious. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And again, like I said, if you enjoyed, consider subscribing. We're trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. And we got new videos coming out all the time anyways. So if you like the videos, we have new videos all the time. You don't want to miss any, so just subscribe. But that's all the time that I have for today. So thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.